now, for your New York Living, your starting pitcher and co-host of Sports Nation Nightly, right here on PIX11, number 27, the right-handed pitcher from Brooklyn, New York, Nelson Figgie Figueroa.
Wow, I got the chills when you did that.
That's what it's like in City Field.
It's amazing.
Man,
I've never been.
I know. That is a sore
Never
subject.
been.
Wow.
Also, it would have been a sheer joy to introduce you as your PA announcer. Can we turn back time?
Please.
I would
Yeah,
love that.
I'm telling you, that was a moment right there.
You like
I'm
that?
telling. I'm not lying. I got the chills. I understand why they were doing that with your mic. I was like, something's wrong. Listen, it's no secret. Well, maybe it is. For those of you at home who don't know Nelson, we'll get into who he is and his role here. You played 11 seasons in the majors. A lot of that time was spent with your New York Mets.
Yeah.
Yeah, dream come true.
Yeah.
A lot of similarities here.
That's right.
Puerto Rican, Puerto Rican, honor Rican.
Honor Rican.
Mets.
It's fine.
Never been to
fine.
City Fields.
Right.
PIX11, obviously the home of the New York Mets. Marty
Yeah.
Sol, the PA announcer for the Mets.
You were a pitcher. You were a pitcher. Tell us about your time at our New York Mets.
Well, my time started, I got drafted in 1995 out of a little Division III college called Brandeis University. I'm the first ever guy to make it to the major leagues from there. But
Wow.
it was.
Oh, look at this
Oh,
kid.
hold on. Is that your
Look at
baseball
this kid.
card?
Yeah, these are the young days of me.
Look at you.
Back with
Look at you.
130 pounds and one eyebrow.
Wow.
Yeah, that was where I drew
the
my
times.
strength from. So that was an action shot. That's an action shot right there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I was
Look at you.
drafted by the New York Mets. I signed, and as soon as I got to spring training, they actually gave me Dwight Gooden's pants and Howard Johnson's jersey.
No.
What?
And I was wearing number 20 in spring training, and right there would have been enough for me. But
Right.
I continued to climb the ranks until 1998 when I got traded. And John Gibbons, who's now the bench coach, was my manager, and he had to tell me that I was being traded.
Oh no.
And that lump in your throat
Shame.
where you can't hear
Ay,
anything.
bendito.
I said I wasn't going. I said, nope.
Me quedo acá. Yeah.
I said I wanted to be a New York Met, and I'm going to be a New York Met, and I thought I was getting moved up, and he's like, yeah, you are, but with the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Oh, Yvette.
So it worked out because I wound up getting to the big leagues a little bit faster with the Diamondbacks. It took me 13 years to get back to the Mets to pitch at Shea Stadium.
Rome wasn't built in a day, man.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Shea Stadium, TBT.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, Brooklyn native. You went to
Born and
Lincoln
raised.
High School. A lot of fancy people went. I thought Wesleyan had a who's who.
This is the third Wesleyan mention of today. Can you?
Already?
already.
Already.
And it's
Yeah,
only,
the
it's
show's
only
just
10:05.
started.
Look at all these people.
Okay, here's the list. You're in good company.
That's just the beginning of the list.
Who else you got?
We've got Lee Mazzilli. We've got
No
Neil
way.
Sedaka. We've got, let me see, who else is there?
Steph Marbury. Wow.
Yes. The Izzy Abanaconda, who just
Oh my
with the
gosh.
Jets now. No,
at you.
it's a unbelievable, illustrious list, and it keeps growing.
Illustrious is right. New York's very own.
That's right.
Geez, and Neil Diamond too.
Yes.
Hello.
Big time.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell us about your official role here.
Yes. You're moonlighting here in New York Living.
Exactly. No, but this is great. It's actually daylighting because
That's
we're
right.
much earlier.
That's
right.
But I think one of the great things is getting a chance to talk about sports. You know, I was an analyst over at SNY for about 4 years, and now I get to talk about all sports alongside Mark Malusis, who's fantastic at what he does and what he doesn't do. You know, he loves to be out, and he's very opinionated. And I think our show, we don't hold back. We don't have favorites. There's no reason to play favorites. And we're
What's
the
happening
first
here?
ever 5-day-a-week sports show in broadcast television history, which means free TV. That's our thing.
Yay.
So
Hello.
yeah, it's going very, very well. That's Moose's kids.
Oh
I mean,
my
we've had
gosh.
so many great moments already. We had our 100th show. We got to celebrate that, and that was back in October. But at the same time, like you look at milestones, and for me, you know, getting back into television and having an opportunity to do this day in and day out with that crew and the sports department has been phenomenal. I mean, you talk
Also
about
a small but mighty team.
Oh, absolutely. And again, we talk about alumni and going to great schools. Well, my school right now with the sports department, I'm learning things every day.
Excellent. You know, we like your side of the floor. You guys have a nice little thing
Like a nice
going,
little
the
alcove
sports department.
back there. We frequent it.
And you have some desks over there that may or may not get commandeered by two hosts of New York Living.
Yes, and I also hear, I hear it when I get in. They're always
we-
like, hey, do you know the two ladies that keep walking around here?
We do.
We
This
keep-
one takes conference calls in
We're
there.
casing the joint. We're like, you know what? If we move this and we move this, we could put a little desk there.
Maybe a mini fridge.
You guys are always
Yeah.
welcome.
Tell them about the this or that, or the New York stuff we
Yeah,
like.
we love to do this. You're not a guest, but we're introducing you to our viewers. We love a little rapid
Yeah.
fire.
Okay.
It's fun.
Let's do it.
This is an unbuttoned. Okay, so favorite restaurant in New York?
My mom's house.
Aw.
Wow, where is it? What's the address? Can I get it?
Oh, God, yes. Don't you worry. In Brooklyn, New York.
Excellent.
Best Puerto Rican food I've ever had.
Sancocho, tostoni.
Everything.
Arroz con
Everything
habichuela.
and anything.
Wait, before we go any further, I would like to just point out to the viewers, while you are New York's very own, born and raised in Brooklyn, in which state do you currently reside?
New Jersey. But why? And you know why. You know, we've talked about this.
Okay.
My choice was live in New York and look at New Jersey, or live in New Jersey and look at New York.
Oh, look
right,
at,
you know what?
look
Come
at
on.
this
My view is
answer.
phenomenal.
Even another Jersey girl is not buying that. All right,
It's true.
back to the favorites.
Okay.
Favorite pizza.
Favorite pizza? I grew up L&B's, Spumoni Garden.
Yes, we just talked about this earlier on the show.
Favorite go-to order at the bodega.
Depends on the time of the day. So bacon, egg, and cheese in
Yeah.
the morning, gotta have it. And if not, if we're talking about the afternoon, gotta have one of those old school bodega heroes. You know, a ham, cheese, lettuce, tomato on an
Mayo?
Italian. Mayo, of course.
Yeah,
on
you
an
gotta have the
Italian,
mayo.
On an Italian
The
bread.
Italian
I like
bread.
that. I like a hero.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it seems obvious, although it could be one of two.
You never know.
Favorite borough?
Favorite borough? Let me think. Brooklyn.
Okay.
Is there any doubt?
Well, thought you might say Queens for a
no,
second.
no. Queens is nice to visit. And, you know, to work there and then come back
And
home.
then come back home.
But home is always Brooklyn. Yeah,
Where does Nelson Figueroa go to unwind? Favorite spot?
Favorite spot to unwind. So if I need to kind of get away from everything, I was blessed because I grew up in the projects in Coney Island. But right across the street happens to be the beach. So I get to go out on the boardwalk, take a little walk in the sand, watch the horizon for a little bit.
Another place I've never been, Coney Island.
You know what?
What do you
we're
do?
gonna
I
be
actually live under a rock.
We are going to be very big. You know what? We have field trips to take her. Can you?
Oh,
can you
God,
help me?
yes.
Okay. Peppermint or gingerbread?
I'm going to go peppermint.
Okay.
Christmas pajama or Christmas sweater?
Can I say both?
Sure.
Yeah.
Because Christmas pajamas, I'm a big Grinch pajama person.
Grinch. The Grinch.
I
You
love
were
the
not a
Grinch.
Grinch, but you liked the
Right,
Grinch PJs.
I love the Grinch. I do.
Footsie pajamas or?
A onesie?
I don't usually get anything that
Are you
fits
going
my
to SantaCon
footsies.
tomorrow?
No, see, the thing with SantaCon
Oh, this we can't wait to
Here we
hear.
go.
is people think that if you dress up, that you can hide. But they don't have anything on their face. They don't realize that. They think they have the coat on and the hat, and they
Right.
can get silly and act a
Yeah.
fool all day long because it's SantaCon. But you can see their face.
Right.
And you know who else can? The big man, Santa himself. Okay, he sees
He's
you when
always
you're
watching.
misbehaving.
Nelson, thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure, guys.
We
Thank you
should
so
make
much.
this like a repeat
Let's
thing.
get him a standing reservation.
Standing
Listen,
resi, right here.
I'm all aboard.
Would you mind?
No, please.
Okay, all right. By the way, Figgie and Mark will be on location Monday
Oh.
night at FanDuel
Yes.
across from MetLife Stadium when Staten
Tommy
Island.
Cutlets!
Oh my God, not Tommy Capital V. DeVito and the Giants take on the Packers. It's Sports Nation Nightly right here on PIX11, starting at 7 p.m.
Every weekday night at 7
Monday
p.m.
through Friday on
Look at that,
location.
super
We might have to
casual.
show up. Let's party crash, photo bomb.
And if
What am I
it
talking
means the Giants are going to win, I'll do anything.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
I
Take you up
am
on it.
not objective when it comes to football. Although I do like her Jalen Hurts, but that's a story for another day. Great to see you.
Figgy, everybody, get used to him.